Changpeng Zhao, known as CZ, made Binance one of the world's largest crypto exchanges within years after its launch in 2017. CZ, a famous name in the crypto market, repeatedly reiterated that Binance takes regulations very seriously and works within the regulatory framework. In fact, after the infamous fall of FTX in November 2022, CZ called for clear and stable regulations in the crypto sector. Finally, CZ has pleaded guilty to violating US laws and has stepped down as the CEO of Binance. Not only that, he is facing 18 months of jail time too.
Binance became the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world.
Pit of grave criminal charges, Changpeng Zhao stands as a controversial figure in the crypto world. Some consider him one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the history, while others consider him nothing more than a convicted criminal. So what really happened? Is CZ really the hero he claims to be, or is he a villain who has triggered the fall of crypto? Join us as we relive the tale of one of the most controversial figures in the history of the crypto realm and uncover some dark secrets related to Changpeng Zhao and his crypto empire, Binance. But before we start, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Changpeng Zhao was born on February 5, 1977, in a small village in Jiangsu, China. His father, Sheng Kai, was a schoolteacher back in China when the nation was going through a rough phase. CZ recalls his childhood days in China as the most challenging time in his life. The government used to ration the citizens, and CZ could barely eat a proper meal. During the Cultural Revolution in China, Sheng Kai and his family were exiled from the village because Sheng Kai's political views stood against the government's policies. To escape the worsening social and political situation in China, Sheng Kai applied for a Canadian visa in 1989 to pursue his doctorate degree at the University of British Columbia. CZ claims that he and his family waited 3 days in line to get the Canadian visas and would even take shifts overnight. And finally, on August 16, 1989, Sheng Kai, his wife, and his son, Changpeng Zhao, immigrated to Canada. CZ recalls it as the moment that changed his life forever and opened up infinite possibilities for him. At the age of just 14, CZ started working at McDonald's and remained there for 2 years. Other than McDonald's, CZ went on to take work at a Chevron gas station and even officiated volleyball matches to earn some extra bucks. CZ's interest in tech was fueled by a $14,000 286 DOS computer that his father bought for him during his teen life. CZ was so fascinated with computers that he enrolled in programming classes during high school and started coding at the age of just 16. He then opted for computer science as a major at McGill University in Montreal, Quebec. After graduating from McGill University, CZ worked for some time at the Tokyo Stock Exchange as a software developer. He then joined Bloomberg's Tradebook and worked there for 4 years, from 2001 to 2005. In 2005, CZ left his job at Bloomberg and moved to Shanghai, China, to partner up with a friend on a trading company called Fusion Systems. He worked at the company for 8 years before quitting in 2013. In 2013, Bitcoin was the talk of the town. Everyone was talking about this new digital coin that no one can control, unlike fiat currency, which is controlled by a central authority. In 2013, Bobby Lee, the founder of BTC, told Changpeng Zhao about Bitcoin. That's when CZ first heard of Bitcoin. Bobby Lee asked CZ to put 10% of his money into Bitcoin. However, Changpeng Zhao was fascinated with Bitcoin a little too much, and instead of putting only 10% of his fortune into it, he sold his Shanghai flat and went all in on Bitcoin. Now obsessed with crypto, CZ joined the team that developed blockchain.info in 2013. He then went on to become the Chief Technical Officer, CTO, at OKCoin. After serving as CTO at OKCoin, Changpeng Zhao decided to launch his own cryptocurrency exchange platform in 2017 because he believed that crypto is the future. In 2017, CZ started raising funds for a new crypto exchange with some of his friends through Initial Coin Offering, or ICO. They eventually managed to raise $15 million and launched the company by the name Binance. The 2010s saw the rise of cryptocurrency, and users needed a secure and user-friendly trading platform. That's precisely what Binance offered at the time. And because of that, Binance grew in popularity exponentially. In just 6 months, Binance surpassed all other exchanges to become the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trade volume. Ever since its beginning, Binance has grown its lineup to cover a bunch of different things like trading, lending, and staking. This has catapulted it to the top spot as the most prominent and most well-liked crypto exchange globally. On another note, CZ has his hands on a few other projects too, like giving advice to tech and crypto industries and showing up at conferences and events in the field. One of the reasons behind Binance's early success was CZ's active involvement in the company's matters. Binance hit the ground running early on, and a big part of that success was thanks to CZ being right in the thick of things. He was not just a face for the company, but had been actively advocating for the adoption of cryptocurrencies. Whether it's pushing for digital currencies in different setups or advocating for regulation to keep things stable and consumers safe, CZ has been on it. He's not just talking the talk either. He has been working closely with regulators and policymakers to shape how we navigate the crypto landscape. Beyond that, CZ's got his hands on a mix of other projects, all geared towards advancing blockchain tech in various fields. But things got challenging for Binance pretty soon as it realized that the company must follow regulations or they are done. Binance was founded in China, so its first headquarters was based there. However, the Chinese government was not too happy with allowing the crypto sector to boom in the country. So what did it do? It banned crypto exchanges. In September 2017, China banned all crypto exchanges, and it was the first major blow for the newly established Binance. Now, Binance had to move out of China to continue its operation, and it picked Japan. In 2008, CZ told Bloomberg in an interview that he had moved to Tokyo, Japan, after China no longer welcomed his crypto exchange company. However, Japan also warned Binance not to indulge in any kind of trading without a proper license from the government. And that's what Binance did, not to go against the government. Once again, Binance had to close its headquarters. This time, Binance decided not to move to another country and instead keep it anonymous. In 2019, Binance announced that it is an organization of people and has no office or headquarters. This was a blow to regulatory bodies because Binance can now offer its services without a central authority to go after. At the time, Binance's largest user base, about 41 million, was from the United States, and the US regulatory bodies had to keep a check on the company's activities, but it operated as an unlicensed security. In fact, legal documents reveal that a compliance officer from Binance in 2018 admitted to violating US laws in a message, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. However, Binance would soon realize that in order to keep its largest user base, it had to do something huge, and it did. In 2019, the crypto exchange company launched Binance US, which would operate independently of its parent company. Binance and CZ believed that this crucial step would finally calm things down back in the US, but it did not. While Binance US was intended to operate independently without any connection to Binance, legal documents have revealed that Binance officials just wanted to dodge US regulatory authorities and allow its US-based users to trade on Binance and bring the US money into exchange. In 2020, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and the Department of Justice launched an investigation against Binance, and that's where it all began. Many other countries followed suit and began investigating the company's actions in the respective territories. In June 2021, Japan's Financial Services Agency issued a warning against Binance and announced that it is not registered to do business in Japan. Right after Japan, the Financial Conduct Authority of the UK banned Binance in the country, asking the company to get permission from regulatory bodies before doing any business. Then, in July 2021, Thailand's Security and Exchange Commission filed a complaint against Binance for operating illegally in the country without a license. Despite regulatory woes, Binance continued to grow, and so did CZ's net worth. In early 2022, Changpeng Zhao was reported to have a net worth of a whopping $96 billion. While early 2022 brought a piece of positive news for the Binance CEO, things began to fall apart towards the end of the year. The world saw the spectacular fall of FTX in November 2022, and with itself, FTX took the entire market down. By the end of 2023, most of the crypto coins were struggling at the price charts. However, as 2023 began, crypto prices started to rise, soon to crash again as the US SEC went for top players in the crypto market, like Grayscale and Ripple. Then, in March 2023, the US Commodity Futures Trading Commission sued Binance and its CEO, Changpeng Zhao, for evading US rules and regulations. Then, in June 2023, the US Security and Exchange Commission filed a lawsuit against Binance and CZ, alleging that they used user funds and were involved in illegal activities. In July 2023, Binance laid off almost 1,000 of its workers, and numerous executives left the company over CZ's mishandling of users' funds. The once successful crypto exchange was now falling apart. Then finally, in November 2023, CZ pleaded guilty to violating the US rules and anti-money laundering laws. CZ stepped down as the CEO of Binance, and the company agreed to pay $4.3 billion in settlement to the US authorities. However, CZ still holds the majority of the shares in Binance and a large chunk of its native token, BNB. But one thing is for sure, Binance will have to survive without CZ. CZ plans to take a break and spend some time away from his busy life schedule while the US authorities prepare to charge CZ for more crimes and put him behind bars. Meanwhile, Binance's former head of global markets, Richard Teng, has stepped in as the new CEO of Binance. Richard Teng might not be as famous on social media as CZ, but he definitely has the experience to maneuver the struggling crypto exchange out of the turmoil. Richard Teng had been the CEO of Abu Dhabi Global Market for 6 years, from 2015 to 2021. Before that, Teng served as a CRO at Singapore Exchange Limited for 7 years, from 2007 to 2015. What lies ahead is far too early to predict, but one thing can be said with certainty: the US regulatory authorities will now give Binance a tough time, and it will have to comply with the US rules and regulations in order to access the US user base. And that was all for today's video. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to hit that thumbs up and do share this video with your friends. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel as we bring more amazing and interesting videos right to your screen. We'll be back soon with another video.